we've done our coasters. They're all cut out nicely. Personally, I think they were a bit thick, but the person I'm doing them for, she's quite happy with those. I've done 9, but I only require 6 of them. So for this video, we'll just see the 6 that I'm going to do. We'll put our little caps inside, like so. Give yourself enough height, just enough so the resin will go over the top. And like I say, we've done more what we need. So there's our 6 that we're going to do today. The resin I'm going to use is amazing clear cast. I love it. Resin and a hardener. Mix it 1 to 1, so an inch in a pot, mix them both together. Follow the instructions as always, and you're good to go. What I like to do is I put all my caps in place, which is basically just a simple case of throwing those in there, however you want them. And I'm going to sneak a bit of resin in between each one and let that set overnight. Don't be tempted to just fill them up because the caps will pop up and you've wasted your time. So I'll mix the resin up and we'll just pour this in here. I like to put a glass over the top just to hold them in place, let it set, and then we'll fill them up with resin tomorrow. So I'll mix the resin now. Right, we've got our resin mixed. Gone for a small amount. You can always mix some more. You're better off doing small amounts than mixing too much and basically wasting it, because it's not cheap. So what we're going to do now is go around, and we're just going to use this resin as a glue. Some people have super glued these in. If you want to do that, just line the base and then glue them in. Good for you. But I've done a couple of these before and I find this works best for me. So give your resin a good mix. I like these plastic knives because they have like a little spoon on the end, so you can actually scoop it out and do what you want. So let me just start filling these up now. Just a little dab in each section like so. You'll find its own level. Just go all the way around. Just going to be enough just to hold it in place. See there, it's actually running underneath. So I'm literally, I would say that's 4 drops per section, but obviously you can do as much as you want. Doesn't matter if you get some on the tops because you're going to cover them all in the end anyway. But this is going to help keep them in place. So I'll continue with this. Right, they're all complete now. Just enough to set the caps in. We'll leave overnight. What I like to do now is just get some glasses and just sit them on the top. And that's it, just leave them for now, and then we'll come back tomorrow and fill them up to the max. And hopefully that's this little project finished. Right, we've left them overnight. As you can see, they've all set nicely. They're not going to go anywhere. So all we need to do now is just top them up just above there. And these are basically finished. Now we've mixed the resin exactly the same as last time. Like so. Just follow your instructions. Always have your gloves on. And now all we're going to do is top these up. Like so. You can pour this straight on that because it'll find its own level. Okay, you get the general idea. So I'll fill all these in and we'll come back when they're done. Right, they're all filled up nicely. Don't know if you can really see. So we'll leave them to set now. just before we do, get a lighter and just go over the top. This just helps disperse all the air bubbles that could be inside the resin. Won't do it any harm. It just gives you a nice clear feel. I'll put this on a tray basically so I can carry it away and put it in the spare room. So we'll come back tomorrow and hopefully these should all be set. Okay, that resin's all set now. Come out nice and clear. Look, a little bit of reflection on there just so you can see that. Nice and solid. So that's bottle tops, caps, set in resin coasters. They've all come out pretty cool. Apart from this one here. Don't know if you can see that. Just a little bit in that corner there. You can call that a corner. You might be able to top that up with super glue or a bit more resin obviously, but these aren't going to be here. These are going to go off to the person I've made them for. And she's pleased, and that's the main thing. So yeah, 6 coasters with bottle caps set in resin. Thank you for watching.